Hey guys, Rodney McClure here. Gasket Pro Tools, Precision Pressure Tanks, the Film Vendors Guild, and Ace Window Tinting. I run a specialty tool company called Gasket Pro Tools, but we pride ourselves on making specialty tools out of necessity. I've tinted for 35 years, and when I say out of necessity, they're things that I created for me and for my business to help my business work and run smoother and be more efficient. And I'm happy to pass these things on to you guys. I didn't reinvent the wheel, but I do think that I balanced it out a little better. I didn't try to reinvent the mousetrap, but I made the mousetrap more efficient. The cars that everybody gripes about, there's several of them. I can't call them by name, but Volkswagen makes several of them. There's a Honda, I think it's Odyssey van or Passport, it's the same way. Several different ones that have the really deep inset vent glass, but they're an abstract little deal that's stuck in there. It's really, if you will, they're in the way. I mean, it makes it aggravating to tint. I just kept thinking, man, there's got to be something that works. Our lawyer said we can go ahead and show it. We started off with something similar to this. This is a razor scraper with a little tool down in it where you can reach off into some of these places. We'll cut these in different sizes and different shapes just to be able to get to where we need to. The metal itself can be an issue, and then the length of itself can be an issue. So we just decided to do something a little different and go a different route. I'm gonna leave that laying back there just for a visual so you can see the size of it. We're gonna call this, for all intents and purposes, the contortionist. We've got a name for it, but we haven't released it yet. This is a, if you can see, the angle on this is completely different than the angles on a lot of this other stuff. Being here, the step down, this one is a angle over, like close to a 45. This is more like a traditional squeegee. Here's where the beauty comes in on this one. It's got a comfort grip. There's no metal to scratch anything. The body of it is completely narrow where it reaches. The only thing you have on the end is squeegee. We also got a version with a squeegee. It's preset. You can set it at 45 this way or this way. You can change it around. Now here's the trick to this one. You say that's not enough angle to get where you need to be. Well, how about this? How about let's do this? Let's bend this thing and get you on down there in that hole. We can change it any way you want it. At the end of the day, we can put it back where it was. This thing will move, bend, it goes back into place. It's super durable. You can change it. I mean, if you need to go around backwards on itself, by all means, do what you need it to do. This is it's gonna be a game changer for you guys that tint every day and tint all these cars, that's European cars that you're having to take apart. Still got the same famous sledgehammer blade, and this thing is securely on here. I mean, you can bend the actual handle by holding on to the blade. You might ask, yeah, but how can I get enough pressure on it to squeeze anything out? Well, that's not an issue at all, because this thing, it's got enough pressure for you to be able to push out whatever amount of water you need to push out